Hey, what is up, guys? It's Z again, and welcome back to Love Curse. What are we doing? It's our first day at work! Okay. Okay, I try to pump myself up, practicing my smile one more time using the reflection in the glass. I calmly walk through the revolving doors. I mess with the music heavy, guys. I'm early. Once I'm done with the onboarding process, I find my seat. I didn't expect that the desk next to mine already has someone there. She has her back towards me, but she seems so familiar. I squint my eyes. Is that? Why is it you? The familiar figure is my best friend, Megan! What are you doing here? Happy? You wish! When did you find out? Megan awkwardly chuckles, clearly guilty. Oh, you're keeping things from me? Keeping things from me? I'm furious. She could have mentioned this to me over the last 2 days, yet she kept her mouth shut. I told her immediately after getting my internship. I huff, turning my back against her. I even pursed my lips and refused the breakfast she offers me. My type of dramatic, for real. 2 days? 48 hours, whatever. Since this is my first day at work, the department head doesn't give us many tasks to do. I frequently helped out student council, so I'm already well versed with all of these tasks. To be honest, I must thank the idiots thinking... To be honest, I must thank the idiots sitting... God. To be honest, I must thank the idiot... To be honest, I must thank the idiot sitting right next to me for that. I've been ignoring her this entire morning, busy paying attention to the training we were being given. And make sure to keep in mind the points I mentioned on the previous intern. She looks at her watch when she finishes her sentence. Whether it's at school or at work, everyone's favorite part of the day is lunch. As soon as the department head dismisses us, Megan makes her way over to me with a pitiful look on her face. Oh, an extra large! I might just have to forgive you! You might just be speaking my language. She pleadingly bats her eyes. It's both adorable and hilarious. I've already cooled off after a whole morning at work, and honestly, I'm more than delighted than anything else. I can't hold back my smile any longer. Fine, I'll forgive you. This time. Alright, that's enough out of you. Let's have lunch. Since it's our first day at work, Megan and I get slightly lost before finally making it to the cafeteria. Almost all the seats are taken. There's only a few empty chairs in the corner. We have no choice but to put our bags down on a table near the window and get in line for lunch. A small commotion breaks out in front of us while we're in line. Megan is a huge gossip. After hearing this, she immediately cranes her head to take a good look, and then excitedly taps me. I follow Megan's finger and notice a woman who indeed catches my eye. She's tall and dressed in a suit, clearly on a different level than all of us. I nod in agreement. Even just her silhouette stands out from everyone else. Stop randomly making guesses. We should focus on doing our jobs well. We return to our seats after getting lunch. The woman we'd just been staring at is sitting at the table in front of us. She's slipping through her phone, absentmindedly picking at her food with her chopsticks. It doesn't seem like she's very hungry. Megan and I aren't the only ones secretly observing her, but she doesn't seem to mind. In fact, she's not paying attention to any of us. We get 2 hours for lunch. What? Okay. What? We get 2 hours for lunch. After we finish our meal, we walk around downstairs until Megan is summoned by her boss. I take a stroll by myself before leisurely making my way back. Oh my god, I got a coffee. From a distance, I spot a pile of documents on my desk and a coffee cup with a special logo. I recognize this logo. It's a coffee shop nearby. Megan and I were just talking about giving that place a try. But the place usually has a super long line. It would take us ages to get something. I didn't think Megan would secretly buy me a coffee. Now this is more surprising than her transferring to... I grinned, picking the cup up. I don't want it to accidentally spill all over these precious documents. I gloss over the files. It's obviously a level above the tasks we'd been assigned to handle this morning. However, work needs to get done. I split the documents into separate categories, putting user research and data on top and demand underneath. I need to process the research results first before I can handle the rest. It's a challenge, but also the first official task I've received. I grit my teeth and get it done. After a lot of hard work and effort, I finally finished part of the task. I absentmindedly reach for the coffee, only to find the cup empty. Is this the life of a corporate drone? I see a billion empty coffee cups and late nights in my future. Two people suddenly enter the room as I mope about. It's executive Chi, I believe? I don't remember. The woman at my interview the other day, and the other woman is the older woman Megan and I saw in the cafeteria?
你确定在这里吗？别打扰大家工作了。那你去找找吧。
After the executive finished speaking, the older woman glances left and right as if she's searching for something. Hopefully, not the cup I just drank. Guys! Guys! It's my first day. It's my first day. It was on my desk with work that I'm doing. Guys, it's my first day. I can't get fired on the first. It's a cup of coffee from a very hard to get place. Just then, her eyes flicker over me, and I meet her glance, clueless, uncertain. Before I know it, I find her standing in front of me, a forced smile on her face as she stares at the cup of coffee on my hand. Before looking up at me, her eyes are accusing. My heart stops, and I quickly retrieve my hand. Don't tell me this cup of coffee actually belongs to her. Now that I think about it, that makes a lot more sense. Megan and I weren't apart for long. How could she possibly have the time to buy me a coffee? The woman remains silent, staring it down at me, awaiting my next move. I nervously stand up, fighting the urge to shrink back against her scrutinizing gaze, and awkwardly say, I'm so sorry. Is this coffee yours? I thought my friend bought it for me. I apologize for the trouble I've caused. Why don't I buy you another cup? The executive has walked over and gives her an exasperated glance.
我说，秦朔奇。
Chairwoman!
这么久了，你丢三落四的毛病怎么还没有治好？
I'm losing my job! Chairwoman? Perhaps my reaction was too exaggerated. The woman in front of me chuckles and reassuringly pats me on the shoulder. Rosalie. Thanks! I'm sorry, Chairwoman, I didn't mean to. My heart is filled with nothing but regret. I should have double-checked with Megan. I should have known. I should have checked. Now I finished the Chairwoman's coffee on my first day at work. Who could possibly believe that story? Why is it on my
不
desk?
会怪你的，不要紧张。
Even though Victoria's facial expression is normal, I can tell she's trying to comfort me. I appreciatively smile. Rosalie watches our interaction before suddenly interjecting. More? My heart skips a beat. I don't know what else of the chairwoman's belongings I accidentally destroyed. Are those the files? Are those the files? I gingerly point towards the spreadsheets I'd just finished on my computer screen. Rosalie's lighthearted gaze suddenly freezes. She walks around me and stares at the results I've compiled, squinting. Her serious expression sends goosebumps down my spine. Yes, it's... Did you finish this already? Sorry, I thought our department was responsible for it. I can't tell what she's thinking at all, so I awkwardly chime in. I think I read that wrong. It's okay, guys. I'm gonna pretend I didn't. Something unexpected has happened. They're all wrong. All the documents are wrong. Can I really refuse? I balance the pros and cons, deciding to face these terrible misunderstandings head on. Okay. She starts walking before I can even answer. Victoria stands in the same spot, but follows a chairwoman after I agree. I trail behind them like a lost puppy. This is too accurate. I only sense the sweat dripping down my forehead once we've reached the door to Victoria's office. My breath hitches, even though Rosalie is smiling and reassuring me that everything is fine. Her sharp eyes make me want to hide underneath the desk. Victoria gently shuts the door to the office. The soft click sounds like an anvil has dropped right on my head. She silently stands next to Rosalie, their eyes chaining me to the floor. This joint hearing makes me feel like I'm about to hand in my resignation. It's not about the coffee. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my chest. Yes. She smiles, her fingers tapping the desk in front of her.
点到为止就行了，别真吓着他。
Victoria's tone is harsh, but Rosalie doesn't seem to care. She stares straight at me, waiting for a response. I refuse! I can think about it. God, what department is it? Am I not in trouble? Are you saying I'm smart? Okay. Refusing would be rude. Like, flat out refusing would be rude. It would be very rude if I was like, no. But also I feel like Victoria might like that. But also, like, this is more about, like, me being polite, you know? So we're gonna politely lie. And we're gonna say, I'll think about it. Yeah? Yeah? I'm so glad we all agree. I kind of want to hit I refuse, though. No. We have to be honest. We have to be true to character. Who is there? Love you, good night. I don't know! I don't know! Stop asking me! I don't know! I'm scared. We can flip a coin. Guys, I'm very decisive with my decisions when I'm given two choices, and none of them are like the first thing that I would do automatically. Because, like, if this was me at my white-collar job, right, and the chairman was like, hey, want to switch over to a different department? And then the woman I'm interested in is like, don't scare her, as in, like, probably don't take her from me department, you know? She's an intern, right? I would probably be like, well, what department? Like, I'd be a little interested. How much money difference is it, you know? Never stop yourself from growing, okay? But also, enough. I'll think about it. Isn't it the same thing? Isn't it the same company? Now you've lost me. At the end of the day, Rosalie is the chairwoman. An internship with her would be much better than an internship at the company. I know. But the company has been my dream this entire time. This internship aligns exactly with the job I'd like in the future. I couldn't possibly decide on the spot. This is true. Thank you for the offer, chairwoman. This is an incredibly important matter to me, so I must discuss it with my family first. What's there to discuss? We offer much better resources than... So there's no need to hesitate. Pack up your belongings and follow me. Oh my god. I'm taken aback. I didn't expect Rosalie to be so straightforward.
他的协议还在我这里，人员调动需要我同意。
Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. The words are meant for Rosalie, but she turns to stare at me instead. Her eyes are hinting at
董事长认
something.
可你的工作能力，想调你去骑士集团，但是骑士集团工作环境相较环宇比较复杂，你自己要好好考虑。
I immediately understand what she means. G Group is an integral part of Ocean City. They've been operating for 50 years, managing tons of different companies. Their internal dynamics must be complicated. Victoria and Rosalie are both members of the Chi family, but Victoria chose to establish her own company. There must have been some struggle for power in the Chi Group, or some dispute over benefits. I have virtually zero connections. The only reason I got this interview was because of an internal recommendation from Fuji. Hastily transferring departments may not be beneficial to my career. While I'm deep in thought, Rosalie chuckles at Victoria. I can tell Rosalie has zero good intentions, yet I don't dare show that on my face. My refusal can be ambiguous. I will carefully consider your offer. Thank you, chairwoman. Victoria places a hand on my shoulder as if lending me some strength and glares at Rosalie. Rosalie is still smiling, silently meeting Victoria's gaze. Finally, her shoulders slump and she admits defeat.
你先回工位上吧。
Okay! I'm about to open the door and exit the office when Rosalie calls out to me. She reaches out and grabs the doorknob, yet there is no hurry to open the door. I don't understand what she's implying, and helplessly glance towards Victoria. My heartbeat calms down when Victoria nods. She's been protecting me this entire time, so I trust her judgment. Thank you, Chairwoman Chi and Executive Chi. I text Megan since my dinner plans have now changed. Can't grab dinner with you tonight. Get home safe. Any mention of confidence sends tears streaming down my cheeks. My entire afternoon has been a burning disaster because of a singular cup of coffee. Megan has unintentionally reopened the wound. I grit my teeth and type out, maybe next time, before putting my phone away. Victoria and Rosalie must have more money than I could possibly imagine. The restaurant they've invited me to is luxurious and high class. I feel out of place dressed in my plain, simple clothes. Two women sitting across from me are familiar with the menu. Rosalie gives me recommendations for what to order after asking for my preferences. The food is exquisite, but I feel like I'm sitting on pins and needles. My mouth is tasteless. I immediately shake my head, scared there'll be more misunderstandings. I'm completely full.
那我开车送你回家吧。小姐，你先回去吧。
I didn't know they'd both be here. She nods, making me a call me signal with her hand. This entire day feels like I've survived a hurricane. Why so nervous? How could I possibly not be nervous? I didn't expect your cousin to be the chairwoman. I feel like I've stumbled upon some classified secret I'm not supposed to know.
没什么机密，普通的亲戚关系而已。我拦着不让你去总公司，你会怪我吗？
What? No, not at all. She casually asks, but I can tell she's searching for a serious answer. Get upset. Play dumb! I firmly shake my head no. Why would I be upset? I worked so hard to pass Anyun's interview. This is the position I want.
那就好。
What was empathize with her would have done? What does that mean? Whatever.
你也不用担心，我向你保证。
Thank you, executive! Victoria only drives away after I've gone upstairs. After I take a shower, I notice I received a text. It's her again. Thank you, executive. You too. I definitely can call her Victoria. Thank you. Send. Like this? Feels weird. No! No! Executive Victoria. You just took 2 steps back. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll just call you that when we're alone. You too. Good night. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! Skip this month? Why would I skip this month? I want to go outside. I want to see the world. Who did I see last time? I think I went with Eleanor, right? We spun the wheel. Okay. Ah! Okay. I feel like we probably shouldn't do Eleanor again. I don't want to hang out with Victoria again, guys. I don't know. The CEO is calling out to me. But also Iris. Do I spin a wheel again, guys? Guys, I think I'm gonna spin the wheel again. We're gonna spin the wheel now, guys. Oh. Wow, okay. That's that. Off we go. I don't want to hang out with Victoria. Ah! Ah! away! Spin wheels! I want to hang out with both of them. That's why, guys. It's not like, oh, then you should definitely just hang out with Victoria. I want to hang out with both of them for the love of They're both so chill. And they're both so possessive. Okay, we'll just go with ours. We'll go with what the wheel said. Sunlight pours out into the afternoon street. Soft golden rays filter through the leaves and dance across the asphalt. I feel drowsy with the gentle sunlight illuminating my cheeks. I close my eyes in a futile attempt to return to a land of pleasant dreams. I'm so sleepy. That nap didn't help at all. I'll go buy a cup of coffee instead. My school's in an excellent location. There are all kinds of shops and stores nearby. Everyone often hangs out in the area after classes are over. Is that a cafe? It's that cafe. I could order myself a drink and relax. Maybe I'll even work on some papers. I cross the street and walk towards the cafe. Ooh, buy one, get one. The bell hanging by the door rings as I push it open. A clear, melodious sound fills my ears. The sweet aroma of coffee slithers into my nostrils. The anxiety that had been building up in the past few days finally begins to ease. I decide to spend my time here. I walk towards the counter to place my order.
你好，请问需要些什么？
This voice. She's working! I look up from the drinks menu and my gaze meets a pair of clean, sharp eyes. There's a flicker of surprise in her eyes, but she recovers quickly, her hesitation giving way to a gentle gaze. I couldn't contain the shock written all over my face. I had to say something. 谢谢.
很巧呢，
I think that's how you say
看来我
it.
们很有缘分。
Okay, alright. Whatever! Stop being so sweet. What are you doing
店长
here?
是我的朋友，这边忙的时候，我偶尔会过来帮忙。想喝点什么？黑咖还是奶咖？
With milk is so knowing. How dare you? What would you recommend? It's my first time visiting this place.
我记得你比较喜欢甜口，可以试试玛奇朵或者燕麦拿铁。
My fist!
不过，这里的卡布奇诺味道也很不错，而且
Iris leans over and whispers, ensuring that only I would hear her.
卡布奇诺我很拿手，保证学妹会喜欢。怎么样？
Well, I have no other option than to order a cup, do I? One cappuccino, please.
很荣幸为您服务，请先入座吧。稍后我会亲自为您端过去。
Thanks. Oh my god. I take a seat near the window facing the street. The cafe's interior design is simple but elegant. I quite like it. I quite enjoy it, I think is what it said. I need to stop replacing words. Even an unremarkable corner of the cafe was decorated with various ornaments. It's a cute and charming place. The music being played is also relaxing. Like wind breezing past a pool of water, I can see the ripples colliding with one another, almost as if they're dancing in the middle of the pond. I actually did spend today at one of my favorite cafes, reading and writing. So this is fun. I just went from a real cafe to a virtual one. This is my life, unfortunately. I find myself fully immersed, savoring the smell of coffee and the music cruising through my ears. I didn't even notice that Iris was holding in a teeny smile, walking in my direction.
小姐，您的咖啡。
Oh my god! I found something on the tray that I hadn't ordered. A delicious looking brownie. This?
没想到能遇到你，所以就当是
Oh, she's so sweet.
我送你的小礼物吧。
Thanks! Surprise is written all over my face. I happily grab a spoon and scoop part of the brownie into my mouth. The nuts scattered across the top layer of the brownie mix amazingly with the lava chocolate inside the brownie. I can feel the sweet flavors exploding in my mouth. The texture of the crushed hazelnuts also helps counteract the sugary taste of the chocolate ganache. My eyes light up. Mmm, delicious! Iris, still beaming, looks down and straightens out her uniform. At the moment, I notice the beads of sweat dripping down her forehead and her cheeks. She's wearing a pair of formal-looking wedged heels. She doesn't seem tired, but they must at least be a little uncomfortable. Which one's more polite? I don't feel like would I hand her a napkin? If I saw my friend sweating, I feel like, yeah, probably hand her a napkin. The reason I'm hesitating is because, like, some people might be embarrassed by that. Like, this might have a negative reaction. Do you feel me? But I feel like if I did, like, if it's, we'll do that. I grab a napkin from the box on the table and hand it to Iris. She stands there, a little taken aback, but eventually takes the napkin from my hand and wipes the sweat off her face. The coffee tastes great. Thanks, Miss Barista.
猜到你会喜欢，我特地用了瑰夏磨的，这种口感偏香甜的咖啡豆，能减少涩口的感觉，味道果然很不错吧
It is. Incredible. Whoops. That explains why it tastes different from the cappuccinos I've had before. I'm a huge fan.
你喜欢的话，就慢慢享用吧。
Iris leaves my table with a now empty tray in her hand. The cafe's music is mellow. I softly stir my drink with a small spoon, disturbing the still surface of the coffee. I finally get a moment of tranquility amidst all the complicated emotions I've been experiencing recently. I even got a little surprise. Time flies by, the pedestrians outside the window, the sun, the traffic lights, they're all just blurs in the background. The world breezes past me, but my attention is slowly drawn to Iris. I can even hear the ice cubes clinking around in her shaker. In this moment, I finally understand what it feels like to be moving at a different pace from the rest of the world. Vijay feels here so well. I feel like I'm seeing the real her. I don't see her flashing her signature smile, and she's not carefully adjusting the tone of her voice all the time. She's completely immersed in her own world. A world full of grinding coffee beans, adjusting the record player, and swaying in conjunction with the gentle music. Iris's mood is infectious. I pull out my laptop and quickly grind out my work. One of my tasks is a dull and boring essay. Maybe I'm just in a good mood, but I find myself surprisingly not hating the thought of proofreading my own work. I quickly come face to face with the bottom of my cup. I reluctantly drink the last few drops of coffee mixed in with the now melted ice before collecting my things and getting ready to head back to campus. Say it in person! What are we, cowards? What are we, babies? What are we, in middle school? God, I walk towards Iris without a second thought. Goodness gracious, stand up! She's currently cleaning up some spilled coffee grounds. Her sleeves are rolled up. I see her long, elegant arms. Vijay, I'm heading back to campus.
快到上课的时间了吗？路上注意安全。
Yes, and one quick thing. When does your shift typically end?
6点吧，怎么了？
I can't be curious. I can't just ask you. She looks at me inquisitively. I can't help but feel a bit nervous. I heard that there's a new boutique opened up around here recently. If you're free after work, I'd love to check it out with you. I'd like to repay her for helping me secure the internship. I can buy her a gift or something later.
虽然很想同意，但恐怕要让学妹失望了。我忙完店里的工作后，还有些事情要处理。今天
Oh, I didn't mean to cut her off. No worries. Another day then.
好呀，
I'm heading out now. Bye.
回去的路上注意安全。再见。
How has work been? Have you encountered any difficulties? Can I ask you about the implications of it's somewhat I don't what? What are my options here? What do I do? Guys, I don't know what the full sentence is. What if she says it's different but I hate it? She wouldn't say that. She wouldn't say that. She wouldn't say that. I'm gonna choose this just in case she says I'm fine. Like, I've encountered no difficulties. I'm a little lost. We're oh my god. I'm so much to consider. Eleanor. Eleanor, my love. Eleanor. It's okay. There will be another Eleanor run, specifically. I promise. The first run, I'm having difficulty choosing who, though. Unless this is the Eleanor run, and I just don't know it yet. Sure, if I can go on one date a month, sure. November, my birth month! Oh, I get to go outside again? Ah, frickety frick. Victoria! Woohoo! I like them both, God forbid! Oh, snap, did I have a nightmare? Ah! I jolt up abruptly in my bed, the terrifying nightmare haunting me like I'm a ghost. I'm unable to escape the lingering fear it brought me. An eerie stillness hangs over my apartment. The silence is unsettling. Phoenix, an early riser, is still asleep, not to mention Belle, who shares a sleep schedule with people my age. I rarely have free time in the morning. I don't want to get out of bed yet, so I lie back down. I have a few books downloaded on my phone that I haven't had the time to read. I plan on flipping through a couple of pages, hoping sleep overtakes me once more. However, things don't go as planned. The words seem to be dancing across my screen, prancing before my very eyes. I'm more awake than ever before. For some reason, this sea of words has energized me. I'm no longer sleepy. After 15 minutes, I admit defeat and get up. I can't fall asleep, so what should I do so early in the morning? Now that I think about it, Phoenix always goes for a stroll. I'll take a page out of her book and get some exercise. There's a park nearby, which is pretty convenient. Sure enough, the park is almost empty in the morning. After all, the world is still asleep. The fresh air fills my lungs. A gentle breeze pushes past my face, washing away the lingering fear from my nightmare. The nervousness and anxiety phase. My steps feel lighter. Before I know it, I find myself transitioning from a slow walk to a light jog. I follow the path through the dense trees. The lush the lush branches over my head are like a green roof, enveloping me. My sight is filled with a vivid, lively green. As I'm savoring the scenery and enjoying the calm, I hear the sound of faint footsteps behind me. The fear had shaken off, now returns. It's early in the morning, the park is empty, and the trees, oh my gosh, is this where they find dead bodies in the news? I quicken my pace, but the person behind me speeds up too. They keep a steady distance between us as if I'm playing a game of cat and mouse with me. My heart tightens. I slow down, testing the water. The person behind me slows down as well, in sync with my rhythm. I shiver. A shiver runs down my spine. I want to turn around, but I'm scared. I'll alert them. I'm anxiously debating what to do when I notice an empty beer bottle tossed not far ahead. Perhaps some drunken person left it there, but I don't have time to think about that. It's my only way of creating a distraction. Without hesitating, I take a few steps forward, walking towards the beer bottle. I crouch down, pretending to tie my shoes. If the person walks behind me walks away, I'll pretend nothing happened. If they approach me, I'll pick up the bottle. The footsteps grow closer. I listen for the sounds behind me, but the fight I expect doesn't come. Instead, I hear a familiar voice. That voice. I look up, surprised to see it's Victoria. She looks shocked, extremely shocked, actually. It's you? Executive Chi! False alarm. I let out a heavy sigh, trying to calm myself. Read her. Good morning.
早，你刚刚抬起头的时候，似乎有些紧张。
Well, you'll never believe this. I thought you were going to kill me. I don't want to admit that I was being overly paranoid, but after some consideration, I decided to tell her the truth. I thought someone was following me.
为什么？
I had a nightmare last night, and my mind started imagining things. You were following my rhythm, you sped up and I slowed down when you sped up and slowed down when I did.
这条小路比较窄，所以我只能跟在你后边。
Even though she doesn't say it outright, I sense she found my running speed too slow. Why else would she speed up when I did? Now I feel super awkward about the entire situation. Sorry, I misunderstood the situation. Victoria nods. She doesn't seem to be offended.
你做的没错，防患于未然的安全意识值得称赞。
She notices how nervous I still am and asks, concerned,
还害怕吗？
Tell the truth. Always the truth, guys. Not anymore. I feel much better after seeing you, Executive. I regret saying those words as soon as they leave my mouth. We've only met once. I was too forward. But that's how I truly feel. Victoria gives me a sense of relief. I was in such a frenzy after seeing any familiar face would have comforted me. Victoria softly hummed.
还继续跑吗？
Of course. After a brief exchange, we continue running, one of us in front and the other behind. Victoria seems calm, but I feel a little uneasy. Perhaps it's because of the heavy silence between us. executive? We should be calling her Victoria, by the way.
气息会乱。
Okay. Executive Chi is so disciplined, even when she's running. She's so admirable. We follow the path and do 3 laps around the park until I inevitably give up. I lean over, my hands on my knees, panting. Victoria also comes to a halt. She turns around, noticing my exhausted state. She pauses before retrieving a beautifully wrapped chocolate bar from her bag.
吃吗？补充一下能量。
Okay, thanks. I got chocolate. I take the chocolate from her hands and force myself to nod. I unwrap it. It's not overly sweet, actually. There's a twinge of bitterness. But soon, the bitterness fades, replaced by a pleasant taste. It's delicious. My mouth naturally curves into a smile, moved by the delicious
这
flavor.
个牌子我吃了很久了，一直很不错的。
A small smile appears on Victoria's face. Maybe she's happy someone else shares the same sentiment as her? What brand is this? I'd like to buy some too.
你看吧。
Victoria taps on her screen before pulling up the product's page. I lean in and use my phone to take a picture. I plan on searching it up when
除了
I'm
这
back
个口
home.
味，我觉得他们家抹茶夹心的巧克力也不错。
Okay.
感兴趣的话，也可以试试。
Thank you, ma'am. I think I'm done running for the day.
好，你回去可以拉拉伸，会比较舒服。
Yes, thank you. It's almost 8 in the morning when I get back to my apartment. More and more people are on the streets now. The fear I'd felt earlier has been cleansed by my refreshing morning workout. I lazily stretch out my limbs. My chance encounter with Victoria reminds me of my interview at Hanyu. Did I pass? The sweet taste of chocolate still lingers in my mouth. I can't wait to see her again. Ah! Don't spoil anything for me. I'm actually too scared to watch it. It's so dark and grim. I'll have nightmares. Why is she me? I'm scared. I'm horrified. I'm scared. I'm scared. Though that's not what I should say. I should agree. Like, I should agree. Oh my god. Oh my god. Of course. It must be good if you're recommending it. Then I'll never watch a movie with you again. I feel like that's an episode, right? Wow. That was awesome. I love women. Oh my god. Alright. Ignore the mess. It's on this side. Ignore the mess in the background. My room's going under some remodeling. Actually, you're going to see a lot of in the future videos once everything's set up and stuff. Probably after December. So next year. Why am I anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. And if you really like my content, hit that notification bell so that every time I upload, you know about it. And I will see you in the next video. Ooh, who will I romance? Who will win my heart? Though it feels like I need to pick someone whose heart I need to win. But who will win mine? Find out in the next episode. Bye-bye.